Hey everyone, my name is Mitch, and today I want to talk to you about composition. Composition is the way that your elements in your frame are placed in the frame. And good composition is really how you place these elements to be more visually pleasing to look at, and more importantly, to tell a story. One way to help you get good composition is by using the rule of thirds, which is also the grid, and that is the grid that is on your camera with the 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines. And it separates your frame into 3 areas vertically and horizontally. And this is a great tool to frame the subjects that you are trying to film to create a really nice looking image. For example, in this scene, it is 2 characters in a dialogue scene. I don't have them framed in the center, but I have them framed along one of the vertical lines on the grid. And the reason for this is that it gives them what we call looking room. And the looking room pretty much says that the character is looking off frame at something. And in this case, it's another character. And you will see this done in lots of movies and TV shows where the character is framed to the back vertical line. And that way they have the looking room so that to us, it feels more natural that they're having a conversation. You could frame the character on the other vertical line where their face is closer to the edge of the frame, and that will make them feel more trapped or uncomfortable, because to us it doesn't look right. It looks like they are trapped because they are facing the edge of the frame. How you frame these characters in conversation will dictate how the audience is supposed to feel, whether they're supposed to feel like it's a normal conversation or uncomfortable. It's all about how you frame it, and the audience will dictate what is going on through the visual storytelling. But using your grid will always get you better compositions. I've used the grid on everything that I've been filming since I learned how to use it and the proper ways to use it, whether it's using it for a landscape or just objects in a frame, using it to create symmetry, characters, and showing how they feel, anything. The grid is a great tool to help with visual storytelling. So learn it and get creative with it. And speaking of symmetry, symmetry is also a great way to make good compositions. Visual symmetry is very satisfying to look at. A lot of people love things that are very symmetrical. So if you can make things look symmetrical in your frame, then you're going to have a more visually pleasing image. Use the grid to line things along that to also create a symmetrical frame. Another tool to create great compositions that I like to use a lot is framing devices. And if you don't know what a framing device is it's kind of like a frame in the environment that you are framing your subject around. So for example, a doorway, a window, the character standing between 2 trees that you frame them with, anything that creates a border around the character to frame them. And these can be used to introduce new characters and almost give us a glimpse into their world. It's kind of like a window into their world that we are looking through. And I'll show you an example. In this shot, we are introduced to the characters arguing through a doorway. It's the first time that we're seeing them, and we're slowly panning in as they're arguing. The door is the framing device, or the window into their world that we are looking through as we go through it and enter their world. These are just little things that you can get creative with, but if you use it right, it can really be used as a storytelling element as well. When you know good composition, you can also tell how a character's feeling. You could shoot a wide shot with a character in the middle and have them very far away, and that could signify that they feel alone or sad. Little things like this that you pick up along the way, but these are good storytelling techniques, and they will help you become a better visual storyteller and to get the emotion that you are trying to convey across without saying it. Show, don't tell. And there's so much more to composition than what I've said, but I think this is a good way to start out. And I might make more videos on other composition elements such as lighting and color, camera movement. But thank you guys all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm hoping to make more of these videos, whether people say they want to or not, because I kind of like them. So stick around and, use these tips to go out and make better compositions, better movies. And I hope that you guys got something from this. So until the next video, I will see you later.